Hey guys, welcome to the beginner's guide of Mercy. We'll be discussing her kit first, then we'll take a look at her role and playstyle, and finally I'll be going into some more advanced techniques. Her passive is Angelic Descent. You can hold down the jump key to slow down your falling speed. Also, she starts regenerating health if you don't take damage for a second. Her left shift ability is Guardian Angel. Use it to fly towards an ally. You can also cancel it, so if you ever start flying towards an ally, just press it again and you'll stop midway. This ability has excellent range and a really short cooldown, so be sure to use it often. Her primary is the Caduceus staff. You press left mouse button to heal the targeted ally, right mouse button to give them a damage boost. Her secondary is the Caduceus blaster. It's a pistol without damage fall off over range. It also has the benefit of automatically reloading when you switch back to the staff. It usually does a lot more damage than people expect it to. Her ultimate is Resurrect. You can use it to revive dead allies within a certain range. It also has the benefits of granting Mercy temporary invincibility when you're casting it. That wraps up her kit. Next we're going to take a look at her role and playstyle. I am by no means a professional Mercy player, but I hope I can show you something useful. In general, you want to stay alive so you can keep your team alive. The best way to do this is to position yourself safely. Usually this means using objects or walls to break the line of sight with your opponents, and just hiding behind teammates and shields and barriers in general. You can see here that I'm allowing my team to push the payload while maintaining a position in the back as much as possible. So the next thing I want to talk about is escaping. Using Guardian Angel, you should be able to get out of any sort of tight spot, as long as you have the situational awareness required for it. What I mean by this is basically try to always have in the back of your mind the exact positions of your teammates and position yourself accordingly. So in case Genji or Winston dives on you, you can immediately zip out of there. Just like here. I'm trying to see if it's worth it to res. It's not, so I fall back. The enemy chases me and I zip up to safety. So try to have at least one backup target to escape to. The next thing I want to take a look at is her ult, and basically you're always trying to resurrect as many of your allies as possible. One of the ways to do this is to hide yourself in the team fight until it's the right time to resurrect. I'm looking for it here, and I'm trying to wait as long as possible to take away as many seconds of Soldier's ult as I can. Do note that in this situation it was really difficult to time it, because if I waited too long they would have captured the second zone with the payload. So timing is everything. Here's another example where I try to swing the team fight by hiding myself to use ult. And this is basically what you should try to achieve most as Mercy. Keep your team alive so that you can build ult and use it to swing the big team fights in your favor. Okay, so Genji ults here, and I want to ask you what would be the correct thing to do here. We both know that he's probably going after Torbjorn first and then me. So what would you do in this situation? I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, so my thought process was the situation was already very dire. I would have ended up dead regardless, so I decided to move away from my teammates to avoid splash damage. Did you do the same, or did you fly to Orisa? I think if I did fly to Orisa, we'd both be dead, just sooner still. The last section we're going to discuss some more advanced techniques. If you go into options and then to controls, select Mercy on the top right. Scroll down until you find Guardian Angel prefers beam target and toggle Guardian Angel. If you set toggle Guardian Angel to off, you will be able to release the left shift button to stop flying mid-air, which I personally prefer over having to press the button again. Pick whichever you prefer here. Turning Guardian Angel prefers beam targets to on, you'll be able to do one neat trick, which I will show you now. Because the staff keeps working through walls for a short time, you can still fly towards your target without even having line of sight. This can be incredibly useful to juke enemies. To start flying the frame you have line of sight on an ally, just press and hold down the left shift key. Remember when I said Resurrection gives Mercy a short duration of invincibility? Well, you can actually use that to get out of sticky situations. Damage boost works on impact, so what this means is you can heal Pharah as she shoots, and then just when her rocket is about to hit a target, you can press damage boost, and that rocket will get boosted. So you can actually do healing and boosting at the same time, sort of. I find it really difficult to do, as you need to get the timing of your Pharah down. But if you do manage to learn it, it can be very beneficial. That's it for the Mercy Beginner's Guide. This is the first time I'm making something like this, so if there's anything more you'd like to know about Mercy or have questions about the video, you can contact me in the comments below. And be sure to let me know what you thought about the video. I might make more. Maybe the next one is about Sombra, so constructive feedback is appreciated. I hope there was something useful in here for you. Thanks for watching.
Kwam die Mercy? Ik dacht dat die Mercy daartussen stond eigenlijk, maar...